Hi everyone, let's get back to the topic of economic. So, in the next two consecutive videos, we will deep dive into the topic economic recessions, and all your comments are appreciated. Please help me to improve. Agenda of the two consecutive videos included four topics. First of all, definition of economic recession. The second one is when does economic recession occur? The uh, the next one is the economic relationship between supply and demand, and the latest part is about the potential causes of economic recessions. And lastly, we will conclude some bullet point. Let's start with the definitions of economic recession. Economic recession is the long subject that is always heated in the uh, debate among the economists. And economic recession can be defined as the mild decline in economic in the single country that lasts for months, and if it not be solved, it will long last downturn and become the global ramifications that last for years. Economists also define the countless variables that contribute to the economy's health that lead to economic recession as well. So sometimes it's difficult to pinpoint exact causes of economic recessions. The question is when does inflation, or I'm sorry, when does economic I'm sorry, I will fix it right now. When does economic recession occur? All of the global economists come to the common agreement that the economic recession happens when we see when the negative disruption between to the balance between supply and demand happen. It means it means the mismatch between how many goods people want to buy and how many products and services the supplier can offer to us happen. And at this point, the price of the goods and services prompted economic decline. When we analyze the economic relationship with between supply and demand, we see that there are two main factor between supply and demand. This is the interest rate and inflation. And inflation, I'm sorry, and we will start with the interest rate. And interest rate reflect the cost of taking out the loan. For individual or companies, it means that the lender will take the percentage of the loan monthly until all the loan will be paid fully by you. And the low interest rate mean individuals or company can afford easy to borrow more money, and it will lead to more money will inject into spending or investing. In turn, it will encourage their economy activity. And with the high interest rate, we can see that the cost for taking a loan increased. So producer or consumer like individuals or company are hesitate of taking a loan, of investing, of spending, and it will um, lead to slow economic activities. With the inflation can defined as the mm, uh, I'm sorry, inflation happen when the value of money decrease while the price for goods and services increase. So low inflation is not always the bad thing because low inflation encourage economic activities, but high inflation, ex- especially when it doesn't accompany with a high demand, it will cause problem to economy and lead to recession. And if you want to know more about the consequences to the economy that caused by inflation, you can scroll down in my YouTube channel and see some video about inflations. And this is all for the first video. Let's get back to me tomorrow and talk more about potential causes of economic recession. See you.